What if everything we know, elections, religion, economy, is just the surface of a system already decided long before we ever had a say? The year is 2025. Donald Trump announces his return, not just as a political figure, but as a symbol, a reaction, a force. And across the ocean, the Vatican grieves the loss of a pope, while whispers begin to rise. Who will be the next? And more importantly, who will choose him? But what if neither event is truly separate? What if, behind both thrones, the American and the spiritual, there's a single table where the real decisions are made? For years, conspiracy theories have circled around the phrase, the New World Order, a term dismissed by the media, but used openly by presidents, prime ministers, and world leaders. A centralized vision, a global reset. But now, with nations more divided than ever, technology advancing faster than laws can contain it, and faith losing ground to ideology, maybe the time for theories is over. Maybe it's already here. What if the rise of Trump is not just political, but strategic? A play in a much larger game. A populist face for a plan that requires chaos before it can bring order. And what if the next pope, whether a reformer or radical, is chosen not by divine inspiration, but by necessity, to align religion with modern control, to replace spirituality with moral programming? The old systems are crumbling, banks, churches, governments all losing trust, and as fear grows, people begin to beg for stability, for a savior, for someone to fix it all. But that's how it starts, isn't it? Not with force, but with desperation. A crisis, then a solution. A leader who promises to restore greatness. A church that rebrands itself as inclusive and modern. And behind it all, a network that doesn't need to show its face, because it already owns yours. Your data, your beliefs, your silence. So what if the world we're entering isn't being born, but revealed? And all that's left is to ask, do you still believe you're in control? Welcome back to the What If Archive, where shadows tell the truth and the future remembers everything.